The problem with a balanced life, the four burners theory. In our fast-paced, modern society, the pursuit of a balanced life has become something of a holy grail. We aspire to excel in our careers, maintain optimal health, nurture deep friendships, and be exemplary spouses and parents. This idealistic vision of having it all is a common desire, yet it remains frustratingly elusive for most. The reason for this widespread struggle lies in a fundamental misconception. The notion of a perfectly balanced life is, in fact, an illusion. The four burners theory, a metaphor for life's priorities. To better understand the challenges of achieving life balance, let's explore a concept known as the four burners theory. Imagine an old-fashioned cooking stove in your kitchen, equipped with four burners. Each of these burners represents a crucial quadrant of your life.
Family, friends, health, work.
The stove, like our lives, has a limited amount of energy to distribute among these burners. If we attempt to keep all four burners burning at equal strength, we find that none of them reaches its full potential. Instead, they all operate at a mere 25% capacity. This metaphor elegantly illustrates the core problem with striving for perfect balance. By trying to maintain equilibrium, we inadvertently limit our potential in each area. The harsh reality: success demands sacrifice. The four burners theory posits a provocative idea. To be successful, you have to cut off one of your burners. To be really successful, you have to cut off two. While the definition of success varies from person to person, a closer examination of highly successful individuals often reveals a starkly imbalanced life. Take, for example, Elon Musk, the CEO of SpaceX and Tesla. Musk has publicly stated that he works at least 100 hours per week. This extreme focus on his work burner necessarily means that other areas of his life, health, family, or friendships, receive significantly less attention. This imbalance, while potentially costly in personal terms, has undeniably contributed to his extraordinary professional achievements. The inevitability of trade-offs. Life, in essence, is a series of trade-offs. If you aspire to excel in your career and be an exceptional spouse, you may find yourself with less time and energy for maintaining friendships or focusing on your health. Conversely, if being a devoted parent and maintaining peak physical condition are your priorities, you might need to dial back your professional ambitions. It's crucial to note that these trade-offs don't necessarily mean completely abandoning any aspect of your life. Rather, it's about adjusting the intensity, letting some burners simmer on a lower setting while others blaze at full strength. The key is to be mindful and intentional about these choices.
The cost of every choice.
The four burners theory serves as a stark reminder that every choice we make carries a cost. Time and energy are finite resources, and allocating them to one area inevitably means depriving another. Those 5 hours spent socializing with friends could have been invested in your business or dedicated to exercise. By choosing to do one thing, we are always, in effect, choosing not to do something else. This reality can be uncomfortable to confront. However, acknowledging these limitations is the first step toward making more conscious, value-aligned decisions about how we spend our time and energy.
Beyond the four burners.
While the four burners theory focuses on four primary life areas, it's worth noting that our lives often encompass many more dimensions. Additional burners might include education, hobbies, community involvement, or spiritual pursuits. Regardless of how many burners we identify in our lives, the underlying principle remains the same. Attention given to one area is attention taken from another. The evolution of priorities. An important aspect of the four burners theory is recognizing that our priorities naturally shift over time. Life stages greatly influence which burners demand the most energy. In childhood, family and friends typically dominate. During school years, friendships and education take center stage. In early adulthood, career and health often become the primary focus. As we start families, the balance shifts again, with a family burner requiring more attention. Later in life, we might rekindle old friendships or pursue long-held dreams, reigniting previously dimmed burners. This natural evolution of priorities underscores the futility of seeking a static, perfect balance. Our needs and values change, and so too should the distribution of our energy. From balance to satisfaction. Given the inherent challenges of achieving perfect balance, perhaps we should reframe our goal. Instead of striving for an elusive equilibrium, we might aim for overall life satisfaction. This approach acknowledges that imbalance is not only okay but often necessary for achieving our most important goals. If spending more time with family brings you joy, prioritize that burner. If career advancement is your current focus, it's acceptable to dial up that burner, even if it means temporarily reducing the flame on others. The key is to make these trade-offs consciously, ensuring they align with your values and life stage. Embracing imbalance. The four burners theory challenges us to embrace imbalance as a pathway to fulfillment and achievement. It reminds us that excelling in any area often requires sacrifices in others. However, it also empowers us to make intentional choices about where we focus our limited time and energy. As we navigate life's complexities, the goal shouldn't be to achieve perfect balance, but rather to consciously allocate our resources in a way that reflects our true priorities. By accepting the reality of trade-offs and making peace with temporary imbalances, we can pursue our most important goals with focus and determination. In the end, a life well lived isn't necessarily a perfectly balanced one. It's a life where we've made conscious choices about what matters most to us, accepting the inherent trade-offs, and finding satisfaction in the path we've chosen. The four burners theory isn't just about limitation, it's about empowerment, the power to choose, prioritize, and live life on our own terms.